Today we want to complete talking about integers. In the last session we studied how to add and subtract integers, and we said that if you are adding two integers with the same sign, take the sign and add them, and if they are from different sign, in this case take the sign of the greater and subtract. Okay, today we want to know how to multiply and divide integers. If you want to multiply or divide integers, it's as multiplying or divided natural numbers, but in this case we should determine the sign of the result. If the two integers from the same sign, or they have the same sign, two positive integers or two negative integers, in this case the result will be positive. Okay, if they have the same sign, the result will be positive. If the two integers have different signs, one is positive and the other one is negative, in this case the result will be negative number. Let's take an example. Here we have negative sign, so negative number. 5 times 5 equals 25, so negative 25. The second one, the same sign, so positive number. 7 times 20 is 140, so 140. Again the same sign, so positive number. 8 times 10 is 80, so positive 80. 6 times 8 is 48, and here we have different sign, so negative 48. The same in division. Here we have different signs, so the result will be negative. 150 divided by 15 equal 10, so we have negative 10. 63 divided by 9, the same sign, so the result will be positive, so we have 7. Negative 14 divided by negative 7. Negative 7 means the inverse of negative 7. Okay, and we know that the inverse of negative 7 is positive 7. So we have negative 14 divided by positive 7. So different sign, then the result will be, yes, negative sign, so the result will be negative, so negative 2. The last one here we have negative 36 divided by negative 6. The two sign here is the same, negative and negative, so the result will be positive. 36 divided by 6 is 6, so the result is 6. Okay, let's discuss properties of multiplying operation in Z. I want to know the properties of multiplication in Z. The first property here is closure. What does it mean? It means that Z is closed under a multiplication operation. It means if you have two numbers A and B, okay, they are belongs to Z, then the result also will be in Z. So A and B and C are integers. Okay, so if we have A and B are integers, the multiplication or the result of multiplication between A and B is also an integer. And always multiplication operation is possible in Z. The second property is commutative property. It means if you have two integers A and B, A times B is the same as B times A. It means, for example, here 3 times negative 6 equal negative 18. Different sign and then multiply. Different sign, so the result will be negative, so negative 18. And the same as here, negative 6 times 3 is also negative 18. So this is the commutative property. Associative property. If we have three numbers A, B, and C belongs to Z, then A times B times C equal A times B times C. So the order of multiplication is not important. You can multiply B times C, then multiply the results by A, or you can multiply A times B, then multiply the results by C. For example, if we have 10 times negative 3 times 15, it is the same as 10 times negative 3, then multiply 15. Okay, here we have 10 times negative 45, and here we have negative 30 times 15. The result will be negative 450. Okay. Also, we have multiplicative identity. In multiplication, the identity or the neutral is 1. Why? Because if you multiply 1 by any integer, the result will be the same integer. 1 by 100 equal 100. 1 multiplied by negative 3 equal negative 3, and so on. Okay, so for any number, any integer times 1 is the same as 1 times this integer is the same as this integer a. If we have a, which is an integer, a times 1 equal 1 times a equal a. Also, we have distribution property. What do I mean by distribution property? It means distributing multiplication operation over addition operation for any a, b, c belongs to z. Okay, so if we have a times b plus c, it will be the same as a times b. I multiply a by b, then plus multiply a again by c. So a times b plus a times c. Okay, let's take an example. We have negative 3 times 5 plus 6. 5 plus 6 is 11, so we have negative 3 times 11. Here we have negative 3 times 5, which is negative 15. Negative 3 times 6, negative 18. The result will be the same, negative 33. Let's take an example. Find the result and mention the property. We want to solve this exercise using distribution property. Here we have 10 times 3 plus negative 9. So 10 times 3 plus 10 times negative 9. Okay, 10 times 3 plus 10 times negative 9. 10 times 3, this property is distribution property. Yes, 10 times 3, 30, and 10 times negative 9, negative 90. The result will be, here we have different signs, so take the sign of the greater, negative, then subtract 90 minus 30 is 60. So the result is negative 60. Okay, and here from the beginning, 3 plus negative 9 is negative 6. Negative 6 times 10 is negative 60. Another example, find the value of x. If x times 5 times negative 3 equal negative 9 times 5 times negative 3. By comparing the left hand side with the right hand side, you can notice that x should be, yes, we have negative 3 here and here, we have 5 here and here, and we need negative 9, so x equal negative 9. Okay, that's all about our session today. I hope you have understand. I want you to solve more exercises. Next session, we will talk about repeated multiplication. Okay, thank you very much for watching. See you next session. Goodbye.